Come on. Bobby better. The PLK.
We heavy on the hydro and heavy on the hip. Speed of mind like Angeletti in my shit. 08 Gelato, man, I hollow niggas up. Bottle after bottle, models follow with a drunk. What? The hood was the champion, cause everybody dancing and these bipolar niggas keep talking until you answer them. Somebody's amping them. I fuck around and trample them. Squash them by accident. I never shake your hand again. You shopping off the mannequin. Dropping 20 grand again. Copping while they scrambling. I make it back gambling. Your girl look like a gremlin. And mine look like a diamond. A stiletto or a timlin. Should pop up on your mind. Mind your own fucking business. Don't be nosy and get hurt. Buried holy in the dirt. From a word over the chirp. I'm nothing like these other niggas. All my clothes fit. And I don't walk around wearing bags like a chick. Niggas talking birds and ain't never seen a brick. You either down or you not. Ain't no in between the shit. If you want to be respectful, I may let you clean the whip and get nosebleed tickets to the show. Fucking prick. My cake bigger. I'm a 718 nigga. You a snake nigga. 1 foot over the gate nigga. Just wait nigga. Cowards don't last long. Get blast on. Bare face or with a mask on. Your ass gone. Don't come through here without your pass on. Ain't throwing 2 G's up, so you ain't got to ask them. All these niggas want nice things, Bentley and ranged out. And I ain't seen Lupe with his boards since he came out. I bet he traded that in for some wheels, cause the shapes change every couple years and they ill. It might not be necessary, that's just how I feel. Nigga, you don't like me, die slow, pop a pill. You ain't got a career, it's cause you got a deal. Half of the niggas told they'll come out, never will. On the real, these cupcake niggas know the deal. My goons give out the wounds, you don't wanna feel. Heavy on the dollars and heavy on the flips. Riding through Manhattan, all black and on pith. All black Ferrari and I'm probably with your bitch. Nothing on my mind more than how to get rich. We heavy on the hydro and heavy on the hip. Speed of mind like Angeletti in my shit. 08 Gelato, man, I hollow niggas up. Bottle after bottle, models follow with a truck. What?
It's the mayor. Welcome to Showface. So call me what you want. Just don't call me Cole. Be back again with another one. You're reading the town versus everybody at all times. You rocking with the town favorite. Showface is big guy from the real New York mayor, Eric Adams, all the way from Flushing, Queens. We got the one and only Sue Young. Get y'all together. Stop playing. I said stop playing. That's word to Sue Young. Listen, we back again with another one. Look, man. So Young Thug might be free soon. Sooner than we think. Young Thug might be coming home because the prosecution is lacking, bro. The prosecution have been lacking for the last year plus. We remember when this case first started last year, the beginning of last year. It seems longer than that based upon how long this has been going on. I mean, you know, Gunna got free and all that, whatever the case may be, but the judge is not having it, man. The judge is fed up. He says that the prosecution is taking way too long and they have gathered way too many witnesses for this case to still be going and they ain't get to no trial yet. So we're going to take a look at what the judge had to say out there in Fulton County. Make sure you hit the like and share the video to learn about what's going on with Thug. Is he coming home, gang? Is he coming home is the question.
About this, Miss Fulton. I just am. This is ridiculous. Your witness list has grown by 2/3 since then. And I don't know why. You better have a dang good explanation on the 16th. Because if you don't, I'm going to exclude it. Okay. But right now I'm telling you, without anything further, it's gone.
Well, we would like
to include a lot more on that date. Because this is ridiculous. There is no plausible explanation I've gotten and that would suffice that we just kind of keep, well, you keep dripping and driving out evidence.
Well, we'll be asked to be heard on the 16th, Your Honor, and we'll have all the explanations for the court.
I'm telling you, it better be a good explanation, and if it's not, I'm going to exclude it. I'm just going to...
So, yeah, they have been withholding this evidence for quite a while. It's been over a year plus. Um, mind you, they actually lost a lot of evidence, terabytes of evidence from files too at the same time. So they could have had evidence, but at the same time, they had lost a lot of files, you know, throughout almost the past year. They lost a lot of files. So whatever they thought they had or that they had on Thug is probably gone. Whatever they didn't gather on Thug is probably gone because they had lost a sufficient amount of files. I think like terabytes full, which is a lot of files. Terabytes is big. That's a big amount of files. So whatever they had on Thug or thought they had on Thug probably don't even exist no more. It's probably gone. You dig? Secondly, we got a lot of people who think that the judge is getting pressed outside, which is leading up to him almost getting to a mistrial if the prosecution doesn't have a great explanation by November 19th, 16th, not 19th. November 16th is the date that he says that the prosecution has to give a thorough investigation in order for them to continue with this wait time trying to get evidence, because all they've been doing is trying to gather a bunch of witnesses, almost 600 witnesses, y'all, almost 600 witnesses for the Young Thug case. And there's a huge possibility that Thug might go home. A lot of people keep talking about the feds are going to pick this up. The feds are going to handle it if Thug gets free. That's not true. Okay? This has been a weak case overall. It does not mean that the feds are going to randomly come out of nowhere and just pick up the case just because. That's probably not going to happen. All right? Honestly, as long as this thing has been going on, the feds have never got involved at all. So if the feds ain't been involved, the feds ain't about to just jump out of nowhere and just get involved and take over the case. I highly doubt that. You dig? Highly doubt the feds are going to come out of nowhere and take over. That just doesn't make any sense because they haven't been trying to get involved with it. All right? When Gunna got free, they didn't jump in and say, hey, you're going to pick up Gunna. They never did that. You feel me? So it wouldn't make sense for the feds to be coming out of nowhere to pick up this case if Thug does get a mistrial. You dig? Which is most likely to happen because honestly, they haven't done anything since. Okay? The only thing they truly have is song lyrics. And the song lyrics ain't really gonna be a good representation in court because they need more than song lyrics. And that's what they've been using for Young Thug. They were using the song lyrics that he's been saying. Regardless of how true the song lyrics might be, it's still creativity. They're not gonna use it in court, especially after that law that had just got passed not too long ago. Right? So again, musical creativity ain't gonna hold any merit in court, but also you gotta understand that the prosecution lost a sufficient amount of files in the case. So it's kind of like they just been lollygagging around, just gathering up a bunch of witnesses for absolutely no reason whatsoever, because you can get all these witnesses all you want. Where's the evidence though? You feel what I'm saying? Where's the evidence? You know, they haven't presented anything. All right, they've been postponing and postponing and postponing and postponing. The judge is getting tired of it. A lot of people are saying that, oh my God, I think that there's outside sources making the judge do this because he would never do this. You dig what I'm saying? T Bird Life says, has the crime rate in Atlanta gone down since he's been locked up? Absolutely not. Atlanta is still a hellhole, champ. Atlanta has been going crazy on the crime. There's been a lot of people dropping like flies in Atlanta. Atlanta's crime rate has not decreased since Thug being locked up. In fact, Thug being locked up or not locked up wouldn't increase or decrease the crime rate in Atlanta. Atlanta is just an insane place where crime happens on a regular basis, especially when you have so many gangs that are trying to take over, okay? And we're not going to get into which gangs those are that are doing this damage. But if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? I'm someone who's very much tapped into what's going on in Atlanta, especially right now. And yeah, you know, it's a lot going on. You dig? It's a lot going on. T Bird Life says, then he probably gonna come home if the evidence isn't adding up. Well, they don't have any evidence to begin with. They ain't got nothing. To be fair, they probably lost the evidence because again, they lost terabytes of information. Terabytes. That's a lot of files. They lost that. So again, there is no evidence. If they had evidence so much, he would have been sentenced by now at least. They keep postponing and postponing and postponing, gathering up all these witnesses, and still, you dig? Still, here we are. You understand? So again, with this case, it's been weak. It's been a whole circus, to be honest with you. Like, it's been a circus act, like, especially this year alone. It's been a circus act. We got the judge telling somebody that they need to write a 3-page essay, all types of things. You dig what I'm saying? All types of things. How did they lose the evidence? Well, according to what they're saying, they lost terabytes of information on, I guess, hard drives or whatever the case may be, and they don't have that information no more. So they lost a lot of information. I don't know how they lost it, but they said that they lost it. You dig? Herbert Matome says the reason why the state has so many witnesses he says the reason the state has so many witnesses is due to the lack of evidence, thus they rely on testimonies. Yeah, that's what they've been doing, and the judge is starting to see that. And now that the judge is starting to see that they are only trying to rely on testimony and not actual evidence, he's giving them till November 16th to get right. They says by November 16th, he needs a good explanation by the prosecution, or else it's over with. Thug might be coming home, gang. Thug might be coming home. Do y'all think that Thug might be coming home? Do you think that the prosecution is going to have a good enough excuse as to why they haven't been able to present any information? That's the question I have for y'all. Because right now, it's looking like things might be going in Thug's favor. A lot of people believe that the feds are somehow going to step in out of nowhere, which is BS, because if they was going to step in, they would have been stepped in. It's a little too late in the game for that, right? Since when are the feds now getting involved? They just now getting involved? That's not going to happen. I highly doubt the feds just going to randomly jump in, because if that was the case, they should have been jumped in as long as this case has been going on. It's been over a year now. Well over a year, okay? I highly doubt that the feds are jumping in. You know, you listen to the people on the internet. The people on the internet got all the answers. Apparently, they know this. You dig? But they don't have the answers. They don't know what they're talking about. It sounds good. I mean, let's be truthful. Most people don't want to see anybody succeed anyway. But if Thug is able to beat this and Thug comes home because of this mistrial that happens, that's going to be insane. Thug will be the first person to beat the RICO. He'll be a living legend. Well, he's already a legend, but this will just add on to his legendary status already if he does indeed beat this and comes home, because the prosecution was not able to provide real evidence and tried to rely on testimony. And it seems as though the judge is starting to see this nonsense. He's like, listen, it seems like y'all trying to rely on the testimony of a bunch of people that y'all done gathered up, and y'all don't got no real evidence. So because of that, I'm going to end up closing this case if y'all don't come on November 16th and have a real deal explanation as to why y'all don't have the evidence. You dig? And I'm going to run that video back for the people that just joined. Make sure you hit the like and share the video, gang. Let's keep it going. Stop it.
I'm really annoyed about this, Miss Hilton. I just am. This is ridiculous. Your witness list has grown by 2/3 since then. And I don't know why. You better have a dang good explanation on the 16th, because if you don't, I'm going to exclude it. But right now, I'm telling you, without anything further, it's gone.
Well, we would like to
Include a lot more on that date, because this is ridiculous. There is no plausible explanation I've gotten and that would suffice, that we just kind of keep, well, you keep dripping and driving out evidence.
Well, we'll be asked to be heard on the 16th, Your Honor, and we'll have all the explanations for the court.
I'm telling you, it better be a good explanation, and if it's not, I'm going to exclude it. I'm just going to really,
Yeah, dog. You see what the judge is saying? He's not going for the nonsense. He says, no, champ. He's not going for the nonsense. He says, look here, champs, respectfully. You better have a good explanation by November 16th. By November 16th, y'all need to provide a good explanation, or else it's over. Thug is coming home. King Slime is back to the streets. King Slime is back. You dig? New Thug is back on the streets. You know, Thug done gained some weight behind the walls. He's eating well. Commissary has been tremendous. Amazing commissary. Cheez-Its, Cheetos. Amazing commissary. Amazing meals. I don't know if they providing Little Caesars in there. I don't know, champ. He been eating good, champ. Okay, Thug is no longer the scrawny Thug that he used to be. He's eating now, champ. Okay. No drugs in his system. He's being provided with nutritional food, champ. Well, I don't know how nutritious the jail food is, to be real with you, but he's being provided food, champ. Okay, bags of chips ahoy. Okay, food, Chinese food, Little Caesars, whatever it is, I don't know, champ, but it's helping him gain some weight, champ. Okay, Thug is gonna end up hitting the streets if the prosecution don't provide a good explanation as to why evidence has been withheld, and y'all just trying to rely on the testimony of damn near 600 people, gang. Okay, that's what the judge is saying. It's about to be over. Will Thug be coming home, gang? Will Thug come home, champ? Is Thug on his way out? Will they have a good testimony to tell the judge by November 16th is the question, champs. I don't know where this is going to go, but I have a strong feeling that Jeffrey Williams might be returning to Atlanta streets very soon, champs. I have a feeling that Jeffrey Williams is on his way out. Herbert Matone says the defense strategy will be focused on discrediting these witnesses who have a criminal background. Well, champ, it looks like the witnesses might not even be able to testify, because if there's a mistrial, the witnesses will be a waste of time. It looks like the witnesses will be a waste of time. Why? Because they got to first provide a thorough investigation or explanation as to why they didn't provide any real evidence, because the judge don't want them relying on no testimony. The judge wants them to provide evidence, because he gonna throw the whole thing away. And guess what, champs? He throws the whole thing away. Young Thug is a free man, champ. Thugger is back on the streets. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Will the so-called witnesses even get a chance to testify? Because November 16th is around the corner. In fact, that is about a week and 2 days away, by the way. So by November 16th or 17th, we might be hearing Thug is a free man. We might be hearing about the craziest release of a hip-hop rapper that's incarcerated ever. The craziest one. Because a lot of people ain't beating this. This is a RICO. Not a federal RICO, but a state RICO. Federal RICOs are very much hard to beat, but a state RICO can be beat, and it looks like it might be beaten based upon the lack of evidence that was provided by who? The lack of evidence that was provided by prosecution. But yeah, man, it's crazy, because it's been going on for quite a while. You know what I'm saying? It's been going on for a minute. I'm not gonna lie. It seems like it's been going on for longer than it's been going. It's honestly been a year and a half, to be exact. Like, it's literally been a year and a half that this whole case been going on, even though it seems like it's been longer. It's only been like a year and a half. But yeah, the prosecution's lack of evidence is gonna end up being the reason why Thug goes free. And they about to be upset. You know what I'm saying? They about to be real mad, because they done wasted their time trying to hold evidence for this long. And they've been holding evidence for this long, if they have any evidence at all. Like I said, they lost a couple terabytes of data that was supposed to be for the case, and I guess they lost it, so they're out of evidence. So what they ended up doing was gathering a bunch of people that they wanted to be witnesses, and they was going to rely on witness testimony versus having the actual evidence provided. So that would be the only thing that they have left. So now what they're doing is they're working on a way to have a good excuse as to why they haven't been able to provide evidence for the Young Thug's case. So we're going to see where that thing goes, though. I ain't going to lie. We're going to see where it goes. I don't know where it's going, but hopefully Thug might make it back to the Atlanta streets. Maybe the man turns his life around and stops being a goon, champ. No more gangsterism on the streets. Are you going to change your life, champ? Are you going to stop being a thug, champ? We gonna see, champs. All I gotta say is this: make sure you smash the like button, share the video. Let me know how you feel in the comments. Do you think Thug is coming home soon? Do you think they're gonna keep him back? What do you think? You let me know in the comment section. But it's the mayor, the one and only town favorite, the real New York mayor, F. Eric Adams. But we're gonna see where this goes. Hit the like, share the video. We always got that one public service announcement that you must abide by at all times. And that public service announcement is to make sure that you stop playing. So respectfully, I do beg of you to stop playing. We have much more content on the way. Stay tuned for more.